The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
If it doesn't work, Banaco, the thing you're going to push the cord.
Welcome to the second game action here in the MNBL, the final game of the regular season. The final two teams, the 7th and 8th place teams, who are tied up right now, so technically tied for 7th or 8th, however you look at it. The winner will get the second pick in the draft. The loser will be saddened to get next year's first pick. So I don't know if you can say saddened.
Well, there's a positive to every negative, I guess.
So if you lose, you suffer by getting the first pick next year.
By the way, Roger Benton, as you just heard in the booth.
Always representing.
Go Ref Goo. Go Ref Goo.
Go Ref Goo.
Go Ref Goo. Go Ref Go and Sean Hickey. Well, because you said always representing, and I was listening.
I know.
Right.
That's right.
And Sean Hickey on camera, we moved him over the camera out of the cablecast booth. His more of his forte is behind the camera rather than behind the microphone, but that's okay.
Vocally, he doesn't have the tones.
Yes.
Deshaun Bunch opens up the game 2-zip, and what I see is Coach Amos of the Lakers sitting a couple seats back.
I have word directly from the horse's mouth, directly from Coach Amos. He is not even coaching this game. He's going to leave it up to Rashad and Andy.
So he's going for the first pick.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, good call. Smart move.
Well, you're closer to him than I am. Why don't you ask him?
Well, he's within arm's reach. I'm not going to ask just yet. I'm going to wait.
You're going to wait till you can run out of there?
I'm going to wait till something good happens.
Oh, okay.
Less of a chance.
Well, something good is in what?
Johnny Jean penetrates, misses his layup. Now, that's the problem with the Jean boys. Both of them just missed open layups. They've been suffering all year with their open layups. The Lakers end their season starting with the two Jeans, John and Johnny. Dylan Hager, who is a senior, so he's out of here.
It would have been a nice pass, however, the trailing man was not paying attention.
Correctamundo. Andrew Della Iacono and Deshaun Bunch. It seems like two juniors, three seniors on the court for the Lakers.
I think maybe what happened there is that trail player thought he was just going to go by himself and just take it all the way, and he decided to kick it back to him, and it didn't happen.
Whatever happened, it was Dylan. That's all we know.
Right.
And Dylan's been here 3 years, so if you don't know him by now...
I wasn't here the last 2 years.
Oh, that's true. Well, Dylan he's a gifted athlete. I'm going to go with that. And he's a unique player.
This is my return this season, remember?
Yes. Michael Lou with the ball for the Celtics, rocking his green over the
rosters in front of me.
3-year Dave Basari misses the three.
Basari, I know.
Yes. Well, he's a fan favorite.
He is. He's got the charismatic playing type.
Natson Jackson of the Celtics, he's a returner next year. Matt Chabray and Brian Horton via the Kings are the two seniors that will be graduating with Basari, and I believe Michael Lou is a junior. So there's a lot of graduates this year.
By the way, I'd like to go on record in saying both these referees have done a fine job all game.
I think today they've been doing just great on that first game after calming everyone down and controlling it the way they did. Perfect. Michael Lou has been known to hit 1 3 out of 20. Puts that one up. I love Michael Lou. No shot at him. Just joking down here. The MNBL fraternity, like I said, this is the final regular season game of the 2008 season. Next Saturday.
It almost wasn't actually, Brad.
Almost correct. But the Kings did pull off the upset in their long rivalry against the Bullets, where the Bullets usually dominate the Kings.
I have to say it was an upset, too.
It was an upset.
The fact that the Kings won was an upset. The fact that the Kings won by 10 is even more of an upset.
Oh, yeah. Well, they came in with a purpose. They had nothing to lose. They had 5 seniors graduating. They wanted to go out with a 2-game winning streak, and that's what they did.
That's why you can't underestimate a team like the Kings. And if this game had playoff implications for either team, the underdog would have to be not estimated because, like you said, the Kings had nothing to lose. And these two teams have nothing to lose either, which makes this an interesting
They do have something to gain, but nothing to lose.
Right. They have a
first or second pick is on the line.
Okay, right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And if you lose, you gain. Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, you lose, you gain, and if you win, you still get the second pick, so who cares if you win or lose? Usually someone screws up the first pick anyway. Not all the time, but it depends on who's picking. Last time the Lakers had first pick in the draft, they got a little unlucky and they drafted some kid named Jeremy Rocker. Yeah. So I say sometimes you do pretty darn well in a draft.
Yeah.
It only helped them win the 2005 championship.
I was just going to say.
And go to the playoffs in 2004. They went 2 straight years with him. He was
first round,
2-year MVP.
First round does mean a lot in this league. It has proven championship mentality for a lot of teams, as we just spoke of the Lakers.
Sean Fortier, first-year sophomore, going in for Johnny Jean at the next buzzer.
Johnny Jean missed the first one, hits the second one.
And that he should have missed it. He would have stayed in the game. Nice pass to Deshaun Buncher. Gets fouled by Matt Chabray. A 5-0 shutout right now. Evans Riviere has not gotten off the bench.
He's saving him.
I think he doesn't care either. Win or lose. You know he wants first pick. Last year's defending champion.
He's got no subs.
Oh, that's true.
He's got no subs.
Oh, darn. Yes, he does. He got one. Nailing down.
Oh, I didn't see him. Mr. Vega's in the way.
Yeah, well, he is Mike Abramo, I believe.
By the way, it's nice to see the coaches in the league stepping up and giving the commissioner a little break on the scorer's table.
Yep. I actually did the concession stand 2 weeks ago. I did the clock last week.
And earlier we saw Nesta Dudley doing the microphone and Joe Young doing the clock.
Yep.
And by the way, Sean Higgy just informed me he has 2 subs.
I see one. Where's the second one?
I don't know. Where's the second one?
Sean Higgy sees double vision with all 4 eyes he has. On the floor?
Oh, yeah.
Who? Oh, yeah, there he is. Daniel B2.
Yeah, he's laying down.
Okay, we couldn't see him. He was blending in with the
See, Sean's standing on a chair.
Yes, he's way up high. What's that, 30, 40 feet up?
That's at least if you count his hat.
Oh, true. He does have the hat on backwards, so it gives him an extra inch or 2.
Yes.
So that makes it an even 30. So it's 5-0, and Brian Horton, short hands Horton, drops the ball.
Sure.
Wasn't he traded?
Your sarcasm.
I got nothing but love for Brian Horton. He's a 3-year senior. Did not play up to his potential. He is over 6 feet. Very lanky lefty. Should have dominated. Can't dominate when you're only averaging 5 a game. Very disappointing career for him here.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But then again, I can't single him out. There's a lot of people in this league that should have done a lot better.
There's a lot of teams as a whole that should have done better than they did.
Absolutely.
And the teams that have done as well, I think, surpassed their potential, like the Sixers, for example.
True. But there are a lot of people out here who think they're the nastiest on the court.
Oh, absolutely.
And they all single themselves out saying, yo, I'm nasty, dog.
Well,
David Bassari, nice move right there.
That's kind of expected, Brad, when you have a team that has a record like that. Of course, you're going to have a little bit of egos and a little bit of arrogance. You know,
well, it's not just that.
Almost at 10.
2:17 to go. 5-2 in this high-scoring affair.
Well, the first game was high-scoring too, huh?
Jerome Dean over there undressing for the ladies.
Steve Wright has re-entered the building.
Steve Wright a little upset at his team's performance, especially individual players' performances. Jerome Dean is out for the playoffs, first round, because of the double technical.
Where was Steve Wright?
I think he got called to work.
He's on call all the time. So he just leaves and goes back?
Yeah. Wow. Nice block by Fortier. And Andy Robinson stealing the sayings of Alonzo Amos, sorry. Nesta sitting behind me and he keeps kicking me.
Oh,
usually Coach Higgins is doing it. No, it's all good. Gordon, who stands in three-point land.
So much best friends that they are inseparable and sometimes.
Well, it's like he lets him stay at his house, but yet they don't invite me over for pig's feet or pigtails.
Well, maybe they don't like you.
They probably don't. Coach Higgins don't, so I don't blame them.
I know that.
And they love Coach Higgins. I don't get it either.
There you go then. There's the common denominator, Brad.
Yeah.
Brad, anytime I have pig's tail or pig's feet, you're more than welcome.
Thanks. That'll never happen then.
That's right.
That's right, Mr. Cheeseburger with.
Wait a minute. I like pickles. Ham is one of my favorite meals.
Yeah.
And I did say meal, yes.
Yes, a meal. There goes John Jean trying to penetrate the middle with the trees. Dylan Hagger's taking like 6 shots. He's hit 2, I believe. Bonacco's Golden Tones on the mic today. The master of the crossover and How to Be a Mac. The 2 winning novels, Pulitzer Prize, out there only in Europe, but it's coming to America again.
Nesta may hit me if he hears this, but Nesta was good in the third period, or the second period rather, but the third period he's kind of went a little too far. He's getting a little too loud, a little too elongated.
Yeah, I didn't know Shakira Sebexon had 7 S's in his name.
He does what Nesta says.
Yeah, I guess so. And Fan, I didn't know you had to pause between the words.
Well, you do, actually.
You do? Okay, now I know. I didn't know. So the commentary was there. It's just it was elongated, like you said. That's a big word for you, by the way.
You should have heard earlier I said dramatism. I made up a word.
Oh, my God. Wow. I'm going to write this down today. This March 8th, Go Ref Go went above and beyond vocab. Deshaun Bunch, the graduating senior.
First period is over.
9-4, high-scoring game.
Yeah, we're blowing the boards up.
Well, that's easy because it keeps... Set clock, 1 and 4 zeros. Enter. Set period, 2, enter. Should be to the right of set clock. Set quarter or period.
Instructions for Coach Bonacco Stroud.
Yes, hit that, hit 2, and then enter. All done.
We've got a lot of first times today. We got the coaches coaching for the first time as taking control of the team. We've got coaches helping out on the scorer's table, on the scoreboard and the microphone for the first time.
Yep. We had Krista Vega over there doing the book. This year's Coach of the Week.
This week's
took over the Kings coaching staff the last 3 games. Came out with 2 wins.
Brian, you were in studio in the background.
I was.
Around the rim.
I was. I love my man Waldo.
Did you like that Malden neighbor? I mean the in the web question where we asked Coach.
And I thought he would throw them all under the bus.
So did I.
At least one of them.
That's why I asked Nesta to ask him.
Oh, so you set the question up, yes?
Yes, he said
jerk.
that. He said that on air. He said this question comes from Go Ref Go.
Joseph trying to out-jump Matt Chabraid. Not going to happen.
Not happening, no. Matt Chabraid's got some big ups. He's an athlete in multiple sports.
Joseph finishing this year in the top 10 in free throws. First-year player for the Lakers. Good returner.
Plus, I think Chabraid's got a couple of inches of height on him.
And some strength and size, yes.
Size would be height, yes.
Yes. Well, size is mass. He's thicker.
Well, I meant height.
Well, you meant height. I meant thickness.
Okay, there you go.
And strength.
All right.
And, not leaping ability, because Joseph can jump.
Yeah, well, I don't know. When you've got that 4-inch advantage, it doesn't matter how high he can jump.
That's true, because that makes your arm 7 feet long.
Right.
Jerome Dean, master of the elevator punch.
Needs to stop jumping near the camera.
Yes. There goes Chabraid with the steal, but Johnny Jean hustling in there for the Lakers.
Look at Evil Andy getting into it.
Chris Rogers, senior coach down here, addressing Andy Robinson, making him sit down.
Seatbelting him. See you later, Steve. He's not happy.
His season could be over. The loss of Jerome Dean and playing the Sixers first round, it doesn't look good.
Plus, losing against the Kings. Oh, there's a smacker to the flesh. I heard that all the way over here.
Oh, do I know you? The Kings won over there, but you were over there, so pass. I don't think I know you.
All she got to do is
voodoo.
You know how to get him back? Just invite him to another baby shower and come out with friends.
But I never went, so it didn't happen.
Doesn't matter.
7:45 to go, 9-5 still.
Wait a minute. You said, oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what did I miss? Holy crap. My heart just... Okay, let me clear my throat. 40-year over to Wenzu, just stepped into the game.
It's 9-5 and we're not working.
No, I just said something a second ago, just to keep it, you know.
But I wanted to say that loud. It was funny.
Okay, it's 9-5 and you're not working. I get it. You are a fan of Dolly Parton.
Just certain parts.
Her vocal expertise, yes.
Yeah.
Her pair of lips, the way she...
Dribbling up court.
Dribbling. Oh, cool.
I won the game.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Celtics pressure on the top. Deshaun Bunch getting pressured by the shorter David Bassari, but averages more points.
He's an animal.
He is. He averages more points, I think.
Wait a minute.
That's a travel violation. I don't have the stats on that.
Bradford Benton is
Wait a minute. Let me think. I know for a fact Deshaun Bunch averages 8.5.
Okay.
Because he's tied with Wenzu as team leader, 8.5.
And when you say you know for a fact, we will trust you on that.
And I think David Bassari averages somewhere in the 8s, but I'm not sure if it's 8-0, 8-6. But he's the second leading scorer for the Celtics since John O'Leary quit.
Okay. Well, we'll trust those stats coming from Bradford Benton. He is hardly ever right. I mean, hardly ever wrong, and what's that saying? Always right, hardly ever wrong?
Never right, hardly never right, hardly ever wrong.
There you go.
That's what I usually say, but I fumble my own words. You see Dave out there shooting free throws. He actually hit 1 out of 2.
By the way, you ain't going to get distracted. He's a professional.
6:41, 9-5, second quarter. This highly contested contest.
I was just going to say that.
Well, I said it for you to save you because you're chewing your gum. Well, we got to keep Sean Hickey shut up. He's just too loud right now. Yeah. Talking too much.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have. Oh, is he mic? Oh, he is mic.
Oh,
that's good. So when you can say too, you don't get picked up. You may speak. And are allowed. I know. This is America. I just walked up third pick. That's okay.
Chabré for 3 can hit him. He's hit a couple this year. Chabré, I think, has 6 3-pointers on the year.
By the way, Brad.
Yes.
Just to let you know, I may be considering going down there on the court with you for the wrap-up.
Oh, on camera, go ref go.
Well, you won't be able to see my face. I'm going to position my hat so that happens. But I may be down.
Well, you can always face the scoreboard.
I was going to go like this.
Oh, that's attractive. Actually, you do look good.
Thank you.
Pulling it over your face.
I look good no matter where I place my hat. That's beside the point.
All right, I've seen the video. Don't fool yourself. You know, the action adventure that you did.
Well, sorry with the ball.
Way over to Michael Lowe. Chabré
who couldn't handle, but he does, and he scores!
Beautiful maneuver. 9-7. 2-point lead. That's backcourt. Didn't call it.
Definitely backcourt.
Well, he said he was on the line.
No way. He wasn't even close. He maybe been on the line.
Nice play, Sean Fortier. I say the same thing. He was over and backed up.
Yeah, they're letting him play.
They should. It's the last game of the season. Let's get out of here and go have some pizza.
That's what they're saying. Pizza? You buying?
Yeah. Cool. For some people.
Second half, you could buy me a slice.
I didn't say pizza here. I said pizza where I can afford it.
Oh, yeah, I hear you on that one. Hey, it's 11-7.
Especially if we go to Pizza. I know the people there.
Oh.
I'm in a picture on the wall there of my softball team.
Are you really?
Yeah. They sponsor my softball team that I quit. So I no longer play for them. But that's okay. I'm still on the wall.
Pizza. They sponsor a team down here in the Malden Neighborhood Basketball League and supply the excellent pizza that we have each and every Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. We got some refreshments, but you all missed it this year.
781-397-7777.
We don't want to plug that, but what we can plug is MNBL19.tripod.com. Check out all the stats. Who's in the playoffs? Take the poll votes. Who's playing who? Check out the All-Star votes. We're going to mark them down in the stats as well, so you can see who made All-Stars after today's games. And you may finish.
If you if you can't come down and check out the games each and every Saturday and Sunday and miss the air times of them, you can also watch Around the Rim each and every Thursday at 7:30 on MATV channel 15 and 3, I believe.
And 3.
And if you can't,
this week is the 1 hour playoff special.
Right, so it'll be 7 o'clock, special start time.
Yes. When they watch this broadcast, they'll only see the championship team.
Okay, so however,
so
if you miss it, if you happen to show up, turn the station a little late and you want to catch the whole show, you can go on to atrlive.com.
What was that?
That was atrlive.com.
atrlive.com, we'll get that.
And if you feel like you have to put the www in, you can.
Or you can just go to MNBL19.tripod.com, check out all your favorite players and teams, go to the Around the Rim link, and you can just hit the link and it'll take you right there.
Or you can go to atrlive.com.
We said that.
Watch the show on ATR.
Yes.
And then click on the link to MNBL19.tripod.com.
We're commentating an MNBL game. We're not commentating ATR.
But I'm saying you can go to MNBL.
Yes.
MNBL19.tripod.com via ATR.
Yes.
Live.com. Hey, look, it's 11. 11's a wild.
Oh.
Almost wild.
That's true. 11-11 with 3:11 to go.
There you go.
In the second quarter.
And if you doubled up number 1, you get to get to 11. See? He was number 1.
Well, we can hold him up straight and then tip him upside down. There's a couple ones.
There you go. Couple ones might fall out of his pocket.
Andy Robinson running the ship today with Rashad Langston on the bench. Trainer Joe Armstrong.
I still think you should ask Coach Amos that question. Is he intentionally letting his coaches coach to tank the game? I'm not trying to tank anything.
He's not trying to tank anything. And I actually believe him because...
I know, I do too.
It's a tie score. Both teams are trying.
I know he's looking to beat the Celtics because he was...
Revenge.
Because he was...
I watch Around the Rim all the time. And the Celtics have never come in last place. And I would love to put Magic in last place for the first time ever.
That's a good point.
I also have coaches in training, and how else are they going to cut their teeth, so to speak, if they don't do an actual game? And it's not like playoff positioning's on the line, so what's the harm of them doing this game?
And how nice would it be, Coach Amos, so you did tell me before the game that the Celtics are the only team to blow you out. How nice would it be to have your assistants beat the Celtics and with a little bit of revenge?
Either way, a win's a win.
That would actually be better because it'll be the assistants, or it would be the apprentices, if you will.
Right.
Beating a former coach of mine.
So as popular as you are, can you call this a celebrity apprentice coaching job today?
I don't want to be sued over, because Trump, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, I understand. All right, so we'll rename it to Basketball Apprentice.
Basketball Apprentice starring Alonzo Amos. I like it. He should get residuals.
He should.
Anyway, going back the other way, Michael Lou's looking at everybody but the rim, and he's lucky he hit it.
You want to talk about tank job? Why are the Celtics waiting now to put on the press when they usually press the entire game?
Well, they've been holding off a little later lately.
And they are short on players.
They only have 7 players, so.
We only got 8.
And the Lakers have 8, so.
Wow.
Well, it just shows you that the Celtics aren't trying to tank it. They're not going out of their way to coach today, but they are not trying to lose.
I just want to say something, and I want to go on record as saying...
It's a nice pass.
Brad, I am probably the only one on camera bringing up this tank job, even though other people have mentioned it. I say that with a joking mentality.
Who called the timeout?
Oh, he wanted to catch that, couldn't David?
I want to say that I may be saying bringing up the tank job, but I'm only joking. It's only in good fun. No team down here ever wants to tank a win. Everybody's playing their heart out. Everybody plays to win. Nobody wants to lose a game on purpose. Nonetheless, that being said,
the trainer. Well, why can't he be a coach to open out it? I'm like, you only got 3. Open out.
Today, not here is Minister Bernard Stroud. He is under the weather, so.
Oh, referee Dave went around the rim, but not in.
Well, that's what he's not the greatest on the court. He can shoot a little bit.
From three-point land.
Well, yeah. Andy Robinson coming over, trying, just doing his thing. 154-13-15, Celtics by 2.
I was going to say, that would explain why the 2 people in front of him are running.
I don't blame him. 2 girls, I would run too. John Jean using his speed to pass Daniel B2. Hager ain't passing.
Could have been a foul.
I would have bet $1,000 he wasn't passing that.
Could have been a foul there before that pass. It was a little pumpage, but...
Yeah, but he was... Nice play by Basari.
Basari
puts him up 4, a minute and a half to go.
Oh, into the hole. Everybody tries to imitate Nestor Dunn. You notice that?
Well, they are related.
They are, that's true.
AD for the jumper. 17-13 was a combination of 30. 17-15 now. B2, who's been known to shoot threes, Chabray, nice move. Nice look by B2, who's made a couple good passes so far this game. Minute to go, 4-point Celtic lead in the first half. AD gets fouled.
Just get the top of his head. Just get me over the shoulder. The side of my head. Just get me on camera. I'm holding your mic. What? You want me to? I'm singing up.
AD at the line. I wish I had the stats. I know he's not at 50%. Okay. So if he hits this, he will be 50% today. Wenzu taking out Dylan Hager, who's mad with 52 seconds left and getting angry. Why? I don't know. I don't know why he's angry.
He's an athlete. He wants to play.
Everyone got to stop. Relax.
Wenzu misses the jumper. Deshaun Bunch with a nice rebound. Falls down again.
Didn't go in.
Nope. B2 looking around. Sees it had an open man on his left.
From the free throw land.
I don't know if Matt Chabray paid Daniel B2, but he seems to be the only one that he's passing to.
I'm done.
28.4 seconds left.
That's his 3rd personal. 6 on the team.
The Golden Tones of Banaco Stroud of the Hawks.
Hear him without that.
I know you could. I just wanted to make sure everyone picked up who it was.
Oh, I got to get in position myself.
Krista Vega, any words? Yeah.
Excuse me, son. Can I take it down?
I did that. I tied my shoe. Look at that move.
7 seconds left. Abramo with the jumper. Oh, almost hits it. Joseph has time. Oh, no good. Oh, damn. Shorter cord than I thought.
Little extra added buzzer there.
Well, that is the end of the first half. 21-15 in favor of the Celtics. Right now, the Celtics seem to have a little momentum. They're passing inside. They're going back and forth. The Lakers can't hit their layups again. If they can't hit their layups, they'll get first pick. If they start hitting them, it's going down to the wire. I have no guess on this one. You go, Refko?
Well, I have to say, I think the Celtics might pull this off if the score stays in favor of the Celtics. I don't see the Lakers coming back from a deficit more than 6 or 7 points. I just don't see it. They don't have the offensive strength. So if that happens, it's like the Lakers will be getting first pick next year.
This is true. Either way, no one's tanking. Should be a good game in the second half.
Absolutely not.
If they, well, maybe not a good game. A good, scoring might not be blown out, but it is the assistance against the seeded Magic Riviere and Joe Young. Neither one has left the bench.
Both former Lakers.
Both former. No, actually, Joe Young was a 2-year Celtic.
That's true.
Anyway, that's the first half. We'll see you in a second.
You know you playing next Sunday. All game last game to get this game.
I'll change it.
We're not be doing that.
Actually, no, that's this one.
Delayed receiving one team selections. 2 other teams have sent in inaccurate forms, so I don't have final numbers to give you. I won't be announcing all about it this time. What I can tell you is who's representing the team in the 2 contests next Sunday. We have
Who was that, Bubba?
3-point contest, which will follow on next Sunday's Coaches All-Star game. And there's 1 contestant from each team. The Bullets representative will be Jeremy McCormick. The Celtics, David Vasari. The Hawks, Jace Carl. Kings, Michael Ricketts. Lakers, Wayne Drew. Pistons, Delvin Daniel. Sixers, E. Osiris. And the Sonics, Jeff Legendus. Then after that will be the hot shot contest. Representatives from each team will be as follows. From the Bullets, Sammy Fan. The Celtics, Michael Lou. Hawks, Brandon Naylor. Kings, Saddam Andujar. Lakers, Andrew Delgado. Pistons, Marcus Bailey. Sixers, Eric Rivero. And the Sonics, Chris Leaston. So next Saturday will be the semifinals. The first game will be the first place Sixers against fourth place Bullets, followed by the second place Sonics against the third place Hawks. On Sunday, Coach's All-Star game is first at 1:15. I will call the All-Stars and let them personally know that they made it, so I'm not going to announce it now. Followed at roughly 2:30 by the three-point contest. If you are competing in that, please wear your team uniform. That will be followed by the hot shot contest, and then the championship game featuring the two winners of Saturdday game. That will all take place next weekend. Great, thank you very much. Sunday night, you can see the results of the All-Stars possibly on MNBL 92.5.com. I said, wait. Recording?
Coach Beanie Amos, can you step up here? Can you kindly explain what just happened?
You know what? I told you, they're going to do something. So you got to watch everything.
Beanie, what just happened there?
What had happened was that they were going to give the Celtics possession. The Celtics won the tap. Why keep saying Kings? The Celtics won the tap, but the Lakers stole the ball. So it was Lakers possession right now, not the Celtics. So that's what happened.
Ah, okay.
And I was just pointing out that, and everybody agreed.
Right.
That's what
a little misconfusion.
Yes.
Thank you.
Johnny Jean with the missed shot. Matt Chabray going the other way. Sees an open Michael Lou breaking down court. Johnny Jean with the hustle blocks it. I seen Rashad Langston do that 3 years ago. Came out of nowhere like a gazelle. Soared through the air, probably at 17, 18 feet. Blocked him, smiled on his way down, and I think he did a somersault when he ended.
Maybe that's where he got it from. Maybe Rashad showed him how to do it.
That's possible.
During practice.
That's right. You know, I'm not saying this is a false accusation, but I believe one practice last 2 years ago, I seen Rashad Langston jump over the rim.
No.
Feet went over the rim. I swear I saw it.
But what? There's a trampoline on them.
No trampoline or nothing. Joe Armstrong was on the ground on all fours, but he still jumped over the rim.
All right.
The ring of the rim. Just using you as a springboard. That's all you were helping out a teammate, hooking him up. Vasari at the line, shoots, misses the first. I don't know what just happened there.
Technical was called.
Technical was called.
Wow, technical, that's rare today.
Yeah. The hand was over the line.
Oh,
during the shot.
Oh, yes. You got to give him 1 foot.
Yes. It was intentional handle of the line, so that's why the technical was called. It was
Maybe
dirty.
Maybe he was trying to help him tuck his shirt in, because these players don't do that.
Well, that's true. Or maybe he was trying to pull his pants up.
Michael Lou's shirt is out. He never tucks in. See, look at the Lakers. They're all tucked in. Well, Dylan's a little sloppy, but it's tucked in. And the Lakers are going man. And Brian Horton should dominate. They got that going. Oh, that was nice.
That was
nice play.
Yes.
Would have been better with a smaller person. Brian Horton was in three-point land.
Magic is too busy getting the explanation of the technical instead of paying attention to the players.
I don't know why you would have Michael Lou or Basari driving when you got Brian Horton, who's 6'3", taller than every Laker on the court, and you got him in three-point land. Michael Lou got 4. I think Michael Lou's a senior.
4 already. It's 2 pair, 1 more.
That's
Bye-bye.
unbelievable. 24-15,
nice
7:15 to go in third.
Nice intercept.
People are asking, shoot the J. Why are you going to be all up in my joke? Because I got cancer.
Answer your own question.
This is medicine.
Exactly. Oh, it's Reese's. I thought it was Skittles. That's okay. Reese's.
Yeah, you'll still take them.
That's good.
Reed is a good thing.
It is.
Brian Horton, three-point land still.
There's a foul.
Johnny G.
Late call. I was picking up where Nesta left off.
Yeah. Now I'm got the play going. Johnny Jean has 3 personals. He is this year's recipient winner of your favorite category in the entire league.
He doesn't.
He clinched it last week.
Yeah, we said that Thursday on Around the Rim. Oh, stolen! Stolen! And all by himself! Oh, he blows the bunny.
But he did the right thing. He went right in front of the rim.
Right, he went to the hoop the right way.
That's right. He did the right thing.
But he still blew the bunny.
Yes, he went strong. He's a short guy and he's a sophomore. Give him a break.
Yeah, he got some height, though. He got some ups.
He got ups.
He just couldn't follow it up. It was off that finger roll. He just lost it.
Sorry, tries to go back door, blocked by AD.
Oh, you lost it. Oh, you lost it. Oh, stop complaining. Oh.
Andy Robinson giving flippage of the lip to Banaco Stroud. Banaco will bring the man stuff. I don't think he fears Andy.
Well, I have to disagree with Andy. I don't think he said sub. I think he just sent him over there.
Yeah, I don't think so either, yeah. John Jean with the miss.
Wow, that 2 misses in a row by the Lakers, both front rims, but they got their own boards. The Celtics just standing there.
John Jean again misses a layup. I said it earlier in the game, the Jean brothers struggle hitting layups.
The whole team...
They are electric, but they just can't hit.
The whole Lakers team, that's been their problem all season. They can't hit their shots.
Yes, but you need your guards to hit them.
That's
they're
exactly.
Fast, they're quick, they're on the go.
If anybody should be guaranteed shooters, it's the guards.
Yeah. I mean, look at my favorite player currently in the NBA, Jason Kidd. I've never seen him miss an open layup, ever. I think that's 3 on Matt Chabray.
3 on Matt Chabray is actually not a lot.
It is 3rd.
Yep. But that's not a lot for Chabray.
I would give him 5. His shirt wasn't tucked in. I'd give him 5 fouls, send him out of the game.
That's why you're not a ref there, Brad.
Well, you know.
Well, other reasons too, yes.
Yeah. Hi-yo. 4:34 to go, 24-17. I might have a favorite in this game, yes. I'm not going to say who it is, just because my favorite NBA team is the Lakers.
As you know, the Bullets are one of my favorite teams in the league, and I was actually rooting for the Kings.
It's a nice...
No offense, Steve, right? But,
nothing.
I didn't want to have to back tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you know, you probably wouldn't have shown up anyway.
Oh, no, I would have been here.
You would have been at church saying your prayers and eating your vitamins.
Just because I need to go doesn't mean I would have been there.
I was rooting for the Kings because A, save the league money, and B, can I get a day off?
I feel your pain.
Those are words from Nesta.
Yeah, well, he's sitting right behind me, I told you. Stop kicking me, at least. Now I can stay home all day tomorrow, laying around in my drawers and eating up the bonbons all day.
Nobody wants to hear that.
I'll bring over the watermelon. Okay, he's gonna cook me pig's feet.
Back to the game. That was a horrible layup.
Pigtail, a little bit of salt. The watermelon's no good. You add a little more salt.
For all the viewers out there that are watching this, I apologize on behalf of Bradworth, Denton, Nesta, Dudley, and Evil Andy.
Well, hey, you know. Plus, I'll go get some Hungry Man fried chicken dinners. Those are...
Wow, deep three.
Had one yesterday.
Out of bounds.
Haven't had one in almost a year. They were on sale. And I got the pork rib one, too.
All right, back to the game.
I'm hungry.
Jeez.
I'm hungry. Feed me. We got a fan favorite, Sean Fortier. Dylan Hager, one of the top 3 players in the MNBL, according to him, with the shake and bake turnaround.
Oh, Chabray lost the handle again.
Give him a tee. Tee him up. Tee's a being a hothead.
He was throwing it at you, ref.
I think he was trying to hit the ref with his hat.
I wonder what Chabray is from the free throws. Let's check Brad's stats.
Matt Chabray is very good at the line.
See,
He's
I
in
told
the top
you, let's check
5.
Brad's stats. Brad knows. Brad's got all the stats in his head.
Yes. Do them every week. They can't seem to just pile up. It usually takes the end of April before they start leaving. Even though the season ends in March. He hits 1 of 2, hits the top, and goes out. Natson Jackson coming into the game for the Celtics. 25-19 still in favor of the Celtics. It's been a 3-point third quarter. 1 for the Celtics, 2 for the Lakers.
Following right along with the first and the second. Well, the first anyway.
Yeah.
Second, they got some points on the board.
Yes. Oh, nice ball movement. Dylan's going for a career high.
Defense.
40 with the nice putback.
You know, I think we should give Commissioner Mazonson the day that, to relieve him of those duties because these coaches have been doing a fine job on that microphone.
I wish I could get back on the mic.
Well, we all know that.
Yeah.
The Lakers are coming back. They're only 4 points down, 25-21 with under 3 minutes in the third period to go.
John Jean with the one-handed push shot. Little floater.
Bad pass.
Abramo with the self-fake pass and fell down, went boom.
The pass was it was like Superman threw that pass. Just took him right off his feet.
Yeah. I love when Andy and Joe are coaching together.
Yeah, because they both argue.
Love to argue. Thing. What's more entertaining than any game I've ever watched was those two going at it.
Oh, yeah.
It's nonstop.
They play together?
They did play together. That was the greatest.
In fact, I remember them going at it each other on the court the other day.
The purple and gold are back up, baby. Tie score for Combo 50.
He's not out. He was not on the line.
25 apiece.
Basari saving the ball there. And I guess my first half evaluation was incorrect. Well, I did say if the Celtics maintained the lead. Yes. They did not maintain it.
You said if.
Right.
That's a huge word, even though it's 2 letters.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice block by AD. Nice block by Fortier.
There's a foul there, but no call. Oh, somebody get the microphone away from him.
Who's that, 50 Cent on the mic? Dylan ain't passing. Buddy.
I'm going to go tell him to move the microphone.
Rap concert. You can let go of the mic.
Yeah, a little further away.
Chabray with a nice hustle.
Brad, all of a sudden, this game has some life.
There is life. 27's a wild. Minute 20 to go in the third.
And when you said 27's a wild, it was a minute 27.
Ooh. Dylan still ain't passing.
There, he's going in the stands. He's going in the stands. Waving high fives.
Hey, why not? It's his last game.
Well, as long as he's going in there waving high fives and
that's right. Don't punch people. Well, no,
this ain't the NBA.
No. I wasn't going to comment on that. And he back rims the right side of his shooting hand.
He back rims the first one.
Yeah, they're pushing off with
back rims the second one. Misses both.
Give me 30 seconds. Handling passing. I can say that every time he touches the ball today. I love it. Andy Robinson's out of control. A push from behind. He did push him. It definitely was a foul. He pushed him. Tripped over. It was a delayed call, but it was definitely a foul. Vasari can hit those. That's 3 on Dillon. 29-27. 25 seconds to go in the third. Bunch gets blocked by Nasson Jackson.
Much.
Brad passing.
Oh, I said travel, but no call. Gets stripped.
Chabray, the senior.
Chabray hustling down court, going a little too fast, dribbling wildly there, Brad.
He's most likely an all-star.
Oh, absolutely.
B2 first-year junior hits the three. At the buzzer.
Oh, my goodness. I would like to know, Brad.
Someone get him a pizza to get him off the mic.
Who says that'll get him off the mic? That might just mean we don't understand it. I'd like to know which
the NBA.
I'd like to know which teams submitted their forms incorrectly, because I'm kind of upset. I was looking forward to hearing the All-Stars rattled off by Commissioner
McDonald. I know who hasn't turned in their forms, but I will not divulge this information out.
I didn't say who didn't. I said I'd like to know who submitted incorrect ones.
I know who did.
I'm thinking of 5 letters.
I am too.
If I could add a couple more at the end, I would.
More.
Yeah, me too.
DSF.
Huh?
Tell you later.
I think I can figure out what something is.
Maybe not. Maybe you're right. Just think about what just walked by.
Oh, I am.
10 minutes to go in the MNBL regular season. 32-27. Lakers need to push the ball on their fast breaks and not try to be ball hogs.
If Banaco keeps... Brad, if Banaco keeps announcing the way he's announcing, I'm going to insist he gets out in half court and does that dance that we showed a few years back.
Yeah, let's put him in the costume, too.
Yeah.
Make him do the dance.
Absolutely.
Chabray can hit threes.
Not that one, he can't.
Not that one. That was flat.
That wasn't even close.
He's having a tough day today.
As is a lot of people.
Absolutely.
It's got to be the rain. It's horrible, horrible New England weather there, Brad.
I hate rain worse than anything.
There's a stat going on right now. Every weekend for the past 3 months, it's either rained or snowed every weekend, every Friday night, Saturday into Sunday.
Nice steal by the Celtics right there.
Hasn't happened in 70 years, something like that.
Michael Lou with the open layup. Well, that's
this long, for a long period of time.
Stays this way, Lakers get first pick. We got 9 minutes to decide who gets it.
I think this game, Brad, is going to come down to the final minute, but then again, who knows?
Wenzu needs to get on point. He is way off today. Sorry for a triple.
Who will be coming back next year, Brad, for each team? Start with the Lakers.
With the Lakers, Sean Fortier, Joseph Wenju. The Gene boys are juniors. They are seniors? Oh, I was wrong. Yeah, so it's only Fortier, Wenzu, and Joseph. That's
one of those Harleys, right?
So the Lakers could use the first. Yeah. So the Lakers should deserve the first pick more than anyone.
Well, that's pretty much the question I was leading into.
The Celtics don't have much coming back. They do have Michael Abramo. They do have Daniel B2, but I heard he's going to be playing for St. Mary's next year.
Oh. St. Mary's in Revere?
Yeah, Catholic school. I think
that's Revere. That's right around the corner from my house.
Yeah.
We used to play baseball in their parks.
Ah, yes, I did play when I was younger.
Myself, Joe Rolo, all them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Linden Square Punks.
Yes. So how many picks would the Lakers get additional?
They would end up picking up probably 8 or 9.
And the Celtics?
They'd probably pick up 7 or 8.
So it would be extremely beneficial for the Lakers to pick up that first round.
Well, either way, I think they're pretty even. I think Michael Lou's coming back. Daniel B2 can come back. Vasari, Chabray, Horton, all gone. They don't have their full bench, so I don't know exactly.
Right.
I know either way, John O'Leary was a third-year senior, but he quit already. Joe Moralia, who was allowed to play even though he was a GED student this year, was a junior, but he already quit 3 games into the season.
Right.
So he can't come back. I think that's it. Maybe the Celtics need to 9 or 10. If B2 doesn't come back, they'd need 10. So I think they're pretty even, either one. They both could use it.
So basically, there are 3 teams that are going to hopefully be better than they were this year, next year, and that is the Lakers, Celtics, and the Kings.
Yes.
And first place Sixers, how many do they got coming back?
They actually have a decent team coming back. They do have Dimitri Lodemus, who is a sophomore, the big man in the middle. I don't know if he's a point guard or a forward. Ricky Douglas is a second-year junior, so he'll be back. Gio Ceres is gone. Trying to think who else. Oh, he waited way too long to pass that.
Absolutely.
Down 8, you need to think quicker.
Think on your feet.
Yeah, I need a roster. This is killing me. Actually, I have a roster in my bag.
Where is it? I'll get it for you.
I thought I brought my bag over here. Oh, it's on the ground. I'll go get it. Chris.
Yeah, basically, this being the last period of the regular season, I was just trying to establish some next year big matchups.
Oh yeah, no, next year who looks good is the Bullets. I'm going to tell you that straight out. The Bullets look really good. Shakir Samexon and Jerome Dean coming back, and they're a playoff team this year already.
Right.
I do have some rosters in here I can go over real quick. The Bullets, I'm looking at it right now. Gone.
Is that just for next week's game?
A couple are gone for next week's game. Jonathan Chongson, Steve Eshik, Jerome Dean, Shakir Samexon, Zico Bonet, I believe, are the only returners for the Bullets.
And you're saying the Bullets are
couple.
And you're saying they got a strong team coming back next year,
with Shaq, with Jerome.
They're going to have a lot of first-year players, though.
They're going to have 6, maybe 5.
If anybody can coach first-year players into a playoff team, it is Steve Wright.
He had all first-year players this year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If anybody
he only has 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 players tops this year are returners.
If anybody can do it, it's Steve Wright.
Yes.
Not to take anything away from any of the other.
You're basically calling out all the coaches and calling them idiots.
No.
That's basically what you just did.
Listen,
and he does live in the Linden Project area.
Oh, I don't live in the projects.
Well, area, I said. Linden Square area. All right, make it better.
Anyway,
Oh,
the point I was going to with that is Steve Fry does coach multiple sports, and he does. And he has the most experience out of any coach here in the Malden Neighborhood Basketball League.
Rebound.
Hence his name, Day One.
Yes. The Sixers returners: Eric Ribeiro is a senior, Josh McCown, senior, Sean Hickey, senior.
I'm a junior.
Sammy Jean, Ricky Douglas.
He's a junior, he said.
I'm a junior.
Sean Hickey's a junior?
I'm a junior.
That's Sean Hickey. He would know.
I would think so. I thought he was a senior.
I'm a junior.
Dimitri Lodemus, Jimmy Nguyen, Carlos Escobar, Ricky Douglas, Sammy Jean, Sean Hickey.
Oh, stuffed.
Let's get back to the Celtics roster.
Oh, stolen. They're missing it.
They can't hit the layups.
What do we got here?
We got a foul.
24.
John Horton.
Push.
Danny B2.
Going to the line. I tell you, the second half has been a different game from the first half, Brad.
Yes, it has.
Goes to the Celtics roster.
Wow, the Celtics roster is very limited already.
I know, I can see that. It's like a half a page, not even.
Not even. It's like 8 players right now.
So maybe he has a full team.
I see 1, 2, 3 coming back. So they're the same as the Lakers. So either one of the losers could use the first pick.
Who called the timeout? Celtics, I believe. Celtics?
So it doesn't matter. We have 3:53 to go in the regular season. 39-30 in favor of the Celtics.
Celtics are the ones that called the timeout. Maybe they felt that lead slipping, or maybe they want to secure their...
I know Magic and Coach Amos have an issue with each other. They like to beat each other.
Oh, yes.
So I don't think anyone's going to tank. But, you know, you got to look at it like, you know...
Will you stop at that? I said I was only kidding. It's dead and over with now.
I'm just saying they both have a reason to win.
You're just upset because I accused the Kings of tanking throughout most of the season.
Nah. Ha! Just look at the roster. That's proof enough.
That's true.
Kings did.
Trying for 3. Oh, and he hit
Got a
it.
second one. He's 2 in a row.
Nothing but net.
In the end. Oh, and near steal. Plenty of Lakers are open. Deshaun going back door. John Jean keeps it alive. The Lakers got to do something to make a little comeback here. Nice shot.
Well, what they need to do is exactly what they just did, and that's be aggressive, drive to the hoop, and score.
Well, they're down 10.
But they need to be aggressive.
They do.
Coach Amos, Beanie Amos is instructing, giving a little guidelines to Eva Landy and Rashad.
I don't blame him.
I don't either. They're losing by 10.
Well, not only that, it's their last game. He's playing all the seniors to end it.
And that's good,
That's exactly what the Kings did, and they ended up winning. Maybe it'll work for the Lakers.
That's the way it should be, though.
Absolutely. They're trying to press, but no one's getting in it. Chabray's breaking down court. He was hustling. Reached by Johnny Jean again.
When you're not playing for a playoff spot, and it's just a final regular season game, you should play all your seniors. I believe the whole fourth period, at least. That's awesome. The dirtiest dozen of them all is about to fall out of his very last game of the regular season.
He clinched last week, and he's just trying to tack it on to see if he can beat
his own record.
No, someone else from the Sixers has the record.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it?
How many fouls is the record?
Yeah.
It might be 60.
Something like, yeah. That sounds right.
He won't make that. He'll only make 54.
Yeah, there's no way he can make 60. He'll be fouled out before that happens.
Yeah.
Did he just do it?
Foul on Hager, and Brian Horton goes to the line. Two-pan.
So technically you would say it would be the dirtiest of all dozens.
Yes.
Not necessarily the dirtiest dozen of all. I've had enough.
Horton misses the second.
Oh! He tried passing it to the locker room. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds, so that doesn't exactly work. Let's zoom in a little bit there, Sean. A little too far out there.
Lou at the line, three-point line. 2:20 to go in the game. 8-point Laker lead.
Nice move on the pass there to
Good
Chabray underneath.
Chabray's trying hard. He's having a tough game.
He's a little off today.
Horton over the back, but it bounced away, so they didn't call it.
Kind of disappointing to be a little off on your last game.
Yeah, it is. Especially the way he's played all year. He's played unbelievable.
He's played excellent all year. An all-star.
Hands down, he's an all-star without a doubt.
He's an all-star in every sport that he plays. He's an all-star baseball player too. He's a very good athlete. Good head.
Yep.
Smart player. Works hard. Believes in teamwork.
Dylan is just trying to get his. Nice pass. Blocked by Horton. Tell you one thing, after the trade, Brian Horton's defense has picked up a ton. His points have gone down, but his defense has gone up.
But that's okay. You got to play both sides of the court.
That's right. That's why his points went down, because he played defense.
One side's going to have to take the the slack.
Celtics needed defense. They just couldn't get those victories.
But pass still got through.
Well, they're gonna break their losing streak today. Johnny Jean misses another layup. Them poor Jean boys, ending their career missing layups. The Lakers just can't hit a shot.
And that's Laker basketball all year long.
And that pretty much ends the season. Just over a minute to go, they're down 8.
That's Laker basketball all year long. That's why they have been beaten by so many teams, even though it's only been by a few points. They cannot hit those critical shots.
Traveling violation. Well, the Lakers did have the least amount of point production in the league. They did have.
If you go right next to you and ask Coach Amos what's been the biggest Laker problem all year, he'll tell you they cannot finish.
I know. I'm just saying stat-wise.
Right, no, I know what you're saying.
I know. Stat-wise, they were the lowest team scoring-wise.
Production-wise, right.
They were the worst free throw shooting team in the league.
Again,
their
hitting points.
Their starting point guard is the dirtiest dozen of them all. And one of their players doesn't know how to shoot free throws. I didn't say a name, mother of Sean Fortier. Oh, did I say that out loud? I take it back.
You have my full permission. You can just whack them.
I've known her too long. Actually, she'll punch me.
So that means
I gotta go.
So that means she don't need my permission. She can just hit you anyway.
Actually, she don't.
Hey guys, you got one more left.
She probably had before.
So the losing coach will go down in record as not Coach Amos, but Andy Robinson will be the losing coach.
Oh, pass the buck.
He's trying to pass it on, but if they won, he'd be taking full glory. Sorry, the senior blows the bunny. Oh, nice steal. That was a beautiful steal. Andy Robinson, true to form.
See, that's smart by Basari because he knows he's the height disadvantage by about 5 feet. So he said, okay, I'll wait for him to bring that ball down for me and I'll just whip it out of his hand.
Andy Robinson deserves a T for terrible coaching. Get him off the court. Inside, Johnny Jean looks like, AD could have cut. Dylan with the head down. Went in strong, just didn't look up. And in these waning moments, anything to say, Coach Amos? I see hand language. I don't know sign language. Lakers 20-9, baby. There you go. Enough said. They have 3 returning, and they'll have the first pick in the 20-9 season.
What are you doing? What are you doing? There's still time left.
This Lakers shooting free throws. Are they going to hit them?
Obviously,
Average 34% at the line.
Shabray's got the ball. He's trying real hard to have a good game.
Senior Horton who hit the layup. We did say that.
Get it on him, but only get a little bit of more. Get it, just leave it on me. Launch it. Side to the side.
I fire that up from the corner.
Watch your bag.
Oh, my leg just broke. Bastard. My strap just broke.
No, it's not broken.
It is.
I didn't break it.
No, and it broke off there. Watch your feet. Tell me what I say. Yep, that means you got big socks. Big feet, big hands. Big socks, big mittens. Ego, attitude, vocabulary. That's all right. Joe Armstrong shooting in boots. Why is he wearing boots? I don't know. It's not snowing.
Taking shots. We still got game.
Nor is he at work. I know. Why are the coaches out there shooting? Not a care in the world.
Tee him up.
The season ends in 10 seconds. Why are we waiting?
10 and a half.
I'm hungry.
10 and a half.
Point
There you go. I hear you. Hit that horn.
Do that again. Would have been a 3-piece line for you.
Ryan on the ball.
So the Kings. Oh, nice touchdown pass.
Oh,
Fouled at 6.5. Let him play.
More than he got fouled, he got clobbered. It's clobbering time.
Oh, my Lord.
Shabray's pretty good on the line. It's 6.5 seconds. Here's his opportunity to redeem himself. Yeah.
No, they just inbounded. No, he stayed here, and then as soon as he said check, he ran. No.
It's the first one.
No. It's the first. He's very good at the line, so
hopefully he has the second one for his own personal.
Yep.
He does it, but he throws a
violation.
Violation on the shooter.
6.5, 45-34 in favor of the Celtics. The Celtics will get the second pick next year. 2009, they need 8 players. The Lakers get first pick and need 8 players minimum. But that's not why we're here today. We're here to congratulate and thank all the graduating seniors here in the MNBL. Thank everyone from the staff to the people helping on the table, even though we haven't stand.
Even though we still have a few more playoff games in the championship game, Brad, it's been a pleasure working with you this season.
Johnny G for 3, airballs it. And that's the ball game.
And that's the same to you.
That's the ball game. The Celtics win. They sweep the Lakers. I can say once again, but they did sweep the Lakers this year. They won both games.
Once again, they blew them out this year.
They blew them out, and they beat them by double digits again.
Double digits.
Whoa, a dozen. What else can you say but thank you to everyone involved. Seniors graduating, we will miss you. Come on down to see the playoffs next week. Chris DeVega, get off the microphone. We're trying to conduct the goodbye.
Brad, it's congratulations to the first place Sixers. They go on to the playoffs. They will
even though they go in with a 2-game losing streak.
That's okay. They will be playing the
Bullets, who are without 2 players
and the
from
Hawks
getting
playing the Sonics.
suspended. Hawks play the Sonics.
And we'll see who goes on from there.
Tightly contested, very tight contested.
For all the teams in the MNBL, Brad, thank you. Nestor, thank you.
Don't forget this week, the 1-hour playoff special. You will see it a week late, but you can see the replay, atllive.com. You can go to MNBL 19 in the next couple of days to see who made the All-Stars, who didn't, who finished where. Check out your players, your family, whoever, your favorite coaches. We might put some polls up there. Who's your all-time favorite player in the league?
Well, there are polls on atllive.com. Oh, they are
on both.
Oh,
There's two polls on MNBL19.com.
There you go.
They were just posted on last week.
There you go.
So Brad Ref Benton always representing Nesta Dudley. Go Ref, go. Sean Hickey, Woo of the Week. And
by the way, you got to say thank you to Sean too, because Sean. I'm just saying. I just want to say thank you to Sean because Sean has stepped up for me all year.
Yes, he has, and he's on the first place sixes. If it wasn't for him, it would have been a wrap.
There you go.
The Kings, we're going off the pizza. Let's go. I can go. I am indicted. Coach, you know he's going to throw a slice at me. I seen someone get a slice thrown at me. Dripping right. Oh, it was painful. On that note, all we say is thank you. We'll see you at the playoff games. We hope.